Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back. We are here on episode 30. They let us get to 30. And thanks for joining. Same seats brought to you by the one, the only, Pinned Golf. If you don't have your soundbar, if you don't have your caddy, get it. BCAM put together this awesome post with Sammy. Any amateur golfer needs to get the caddy. This thing is just so dynamite. As someone who has zero idea about golf tech, this has saved and will continue to save my bacon on any course that I play. It's unbelievable. Soundbar's great. The magnet's awesome. You
Mikey,
can't say enough good things about it.
What was your first experience like using it on Sunday?
It was great. The best thing that I thought came from it was the heat map of the greens, and they had the arrows and the slope pointing. It makes reading putts. I mean, I can't read a putt for shit, but it just helps out so much. And I was playing at Brookside, and the greens were super fast, so it helped me so much. I mean, I was still three putting all over the place, but I was at least getting close.
Dude, that magnet on the back of it is so strong.
It's insane. Like,
it takes full body weight to get it off the pole.
Yeah. So let me ask you this, BCAM. When you're playing, will you take it off and like walk up to the hole with it? Or not will you walk up to the hole, or will you walk up to the tee box with it?
I haven't done that yet. I only had it on the cart, but what I did is I downloaded the phone app with it, and you can run it simultaneously. And
that's the move.
If you're walking, you can just do it on your app too. But the app is the same thing, just obviously small.
Got it. Yeah, that's a good move, because there's a couple times where, you'll park a little bit below the tee box, so you have to walk up, and if it's a par 3, so I bring it up, but it's super easy to just like have in your hand and then just grip it and rip it, Great product. It really is.
Hey, don't underestimate the sound stick either. Just dynamite.
So the sound stick, BCAM, you'll like this. I just bought a new vehicle, a 2002 Lexus sedan. Got 173,000 miles on it. Broken radio. The Pin Golf sound stick. Stick it up to the roof. It clips on because it's just like not clips, but magnets. It sticks to the roof. What's the word there? It magnets to the roof.
I don't think you can verb.
No.
You can't verb that?
I think it's just magnetic.
It was magnetic to the roof, and boom, I got my radio. It's unreal.
Is that like a in-town car that you're using, or are you just going to run it into the ground?
I think I'm going to run it into the ground. Thing's probably got 100,000 miles left on it.
That's a classic.
Yeah, wait till you see it. It's hysterical. Ashtray and like the push-down cigarette lighter in the center console. Dude, it's hysterical.
Back in the day, I used to have I had a 2000 Saab.
I don't know. Before the Versa?
This was pre-Versa. Ooh, and let me tell you, it was legendary. It had sport mode. It had the electronic cigarette lighter. It had sunroof leather chairs. My grandfather sold it to me and my brother for a singular $1, and it was unbelievable.
That's the deal of the century.
I know. Well, you have to for
the title. Yeah. But I can't wait to smoke a cig in Mike's car.
Whoa.
Like, honestly, it's lining up to be like, it's just lining up. Maybe
it's allowed.
North End, grab a bite, cigar.
Yeah.
Like, it has to be done.
Yeah, it has to. Ash it right in the middle. It's perfect.
And move on.
No smoking in the car though at all. But before I got it.
Okay.
You obviously had to take it for a test drive.
Dude, the inside is mint. It's crazy.
How old was the gentleman?
26 years old? So it's kind of a long story. There was two guys that I technically bought it off, but this guy bought it last year who he's like a mechanic who fixes up old cars. and he just brings them to like car shows. So he got this one, and when I went to go pick it up, he had a bunch of like 1970s old BMWs just in the barn that he was fixing up and everything. So middle-aged guy, but he bought it from the guy before that who was actually driving it. And that guy, I don't know, he's probably like early 60s, I'd say. Cape Cod guy. No.
Figured he'd be older if the car is like in that good of shape.
Yeah. It's crazy. BCam, wait till you see this thing.
I need a ride at that thing. Maybe we just do like a loop. Maybe when we
we'll do a pod. We'll do a live pod in the
smoking
car. Yeah.
I'm actually gonna drive to your house before when we play George Wright.
Yeah.
With a course in town.
We leave all of our cars in your driveway and just take the Lexus. Oh, Lindsay the Lexus. Did we come up with the name yet or no?
Nah, still pending.
Feel her out. Speaking of driving the bus or the car or whatever, you like that? I might have World Cup fever just based on the Scots being the most electric group of human beings to ever roll through the city. Some are even calling it New Scotland.
It's been very lively, specifically in the South End too. I don't know, like there's not like a ton of bars and restaurants around this area. Like it's mostly just like not like fine dining, but like you can't really get like a cheap meal around here. And there's not like a ton of places to watch a game either. They're floating around here, and they're just like, where's they went up to Hannah the other day. They're like, where's the nearest pub? And
send like, to Cleary's.
Yeah, send it to Cleary. Cleary's is packed like sardines.
I bet.
And
nuts to butts.
But they are like, did you see the report on their march through like the Commons, and they had like a bunch of trash and they cleaned up after themselves and they kept it clean, and it's honestly like it couldn't have went better for them. And they were saying that they were unsure of how their visit was going to be, and some of them made their way to New York because I think they play in New York tomorrow. Is that?
They have a game tomorrow. I know that because Briley has a 9:45 reservation at the Dubliner.
You're kidding.
To watch
AM?
PM.
Briley she's driving into the Dubliner tomorrow?
Oh, and I'll be attending the Martin Garrix concert with friends of the pod, Matt Chisholm and Chris Googans.
Oh shit! Is she? Are you guys staying in the city, or are you gonna?
Yes, we have coverage. Parents' night out.
Wow!
We have coverage.
we have Tampa 2 defense coming over.
So what are you gonna do? Because like I mean, U.S. plays at 3 tomorrow.
There's a watch party at the Common that we also have a reservation to.
Sweet.
A watch party at the Common that you need a reservation to?
I don't ask questions, boys. I just show up.
It's the Fan Fest. So they
Is that what it is, David? Is that City Hall or the Common?
Well, I don't know. What BCam's describing sounds like is what it could be.
Yeah, it's the Fan Fest then.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a cool little setup. They should have done that because we're hosting. But the whole process of Foxborough and getting to Foxborough, and now Kraft is suing the city of Foxborough.
Hilarious.
It's a nightmare. They didn't plan for this at all. The train system sucks. They're charging people an arm and a leg to get to the stadium.
$200 to park.
You can't park. There's no tailgating allowed. So it's like it's a whole crapshoot. But honestly, I think it's went very well for US hosting this entire thing, and I am so jacked up for the game tomorrow. Grabbed a reservation down the street. See how the USA game goes, but could parlay it into a long standing for the Scotland game right after too. So I'm fired up.
We are
Scotland. Dave, pro tip for you guys too. Outside of Bell in Hand, where there's Hennessy's and White Bull and that strip of bars,
Millionaires Row,
right behind City Hall. So I was there on Saturday of last week, and it was just flooded with Scots. And there's a little grassy area. Like you have the restaurants and the outdoor seating, but then the restaurant area ends, and it's like the little grass area.
Yeah, they got like that,
it's the Holocaust Memorial. Yeah, that was filled with probably 2,000 Scots just crushing drinks. Like no open container law at all. You would think you're not even in Massachusetts. It's the most absurd thing ever. I saw they were ripping Fireball nips. They had tall boys, like 6-packs that they were just walking around with. It was insane. Like, you don't feel like you're in Boston. It was crazy.
That's so cool.
They're like,
it's so cool.
They also, did you see the donation they sent in Providence to?
Yeah, they did $30K total. It was like a few different foundations that they donated to. It's like, they're just salt of the earth people.
This is working out so well in my favor. Hannah's obsessed with it, and I mean, I've been dying to go to Scotland to play golf. So this is so fair. She put up a TikTok the other day, and now obviously her name on TikTok is Hannah Cameron. Cameron is Scottish, and so so a couple of people commented back from her and was like, "You must have some Scot in you because your last name's Cameron." So I'm quasi rooting, or I'm rooting for Scotland as well, but US obviously comes first.
I'm totally rooting for Scotland. They've just been so fun.
So, all right, you mentioned US now. This poses the question. Or not even the question, I thought. I was looking at Brian, I was like, imagine just all of our friend groups, right? Just up and shipped it to Europe for like the next World Cup, wherever it is. I don't know. I'm not super dialed into World Cup locations, but like we like fanboyed the US. Like that would never happen. Like, which is like insane to think. Like these countries are coming, like the interviews of like, how much have you spent? Everyone's like, don't tell, I won't tell you. I can't have my wife finding out. Like, I don't know. There's no money in the world. Like we would never do that for US soccer. Or like, am I completely wrong? Like, I feel like if we were to go do something, we'd have an unbelievable time, but like, we just wouldn't even like consider it.
Well, you have to remember too, this is the first time in like, I think it's like 30 years that Scotland has made the tournament.
Mm-hmm. But it's not even just Scotland, Norway, the Netherlands, the English, the Germans, like everyone. Like I saw like a group of people, like a massive group of people from Turkey, like people from the Congo are zipping over here for this. Like
Cape Verde.
Yeah, like I don't know. I just feel like a bunch of just normal dudes like us aren't just like ripping over to like drink a zillion beers to support US soccer, which is a shame because it'd be a complete time.
Yeah, it's just unfortunately it just doesn't. We have so many other sports; they just don't have the same amount of sports that we do. And it's, I mean, it is what it is. But I see your point. I mean, I can't imagine this trip. It's got to be about a $20,000 trip per guy, right?
It has to be, depending on how long you're staying too. But I think you see it a little bit here when the NFL goes over to the European countries. Like those fan bases travel pretty well. Usually, I feel like.
Yeah, it's just something different though, like the nationality aspect of it.
Oh yeah, it's just very different.
Let's go watch the Jaguars play the Falcons in like Berlin. It's like, oh, this is cool. Like you're just walking around with like your Trevor Lawrence jersey on, and you're just getting like laughed at as a grown ass adult. It's like, come on.
Yeah, that's fair.
Come on.
It is so cool though. It's been such a fun couple weeks, and like I'm that we still have so much more too. And the game times kind of stink too at the same time. Like there's a game tonight, South Korea versus I forget the other team. But it starts at 9. And like I'd love to watch it, but I mean, can't complain about the Stanley Cup being on 8:30 and then watch that. So but it is.
You could.
I mean, US plays at 10 p.m. next Friday or next Thursday.
My eyes will in the back of my head at that hour.
What day of the week is it?
Thursday. Yeah, it's like nothing. I mean, I'm gonna be on a bachelor trip, so it's like I'm green, but
do tell.
Going to Foxwoods.
Oh yes,
good.
I love Foxwoods.
We're going to the Travelers on Thursday. Now it's a signature event, so all the big dogs will be playing in it. And then three rounds at that course. Forget the name of it. Not TPC River Highlands is where the Travelers is. I don't know what the name of this one is, but fired up for that.
Bring your pin stuff.
What's that?
Don't go without your caddy.
No, caddy.
You would never go without your
People are going to have
caddy.
an unlock trying to get in my cart because I have the caddy.
Good
But
thing you're boxing.
I don't know if did you guys dial into any of the U.S. Open today?
Yeah.
Negative.
It's great to just toss on like in the background while you're at work, right?
What a track, dude. That place, it must humble those guys a ton. Because, I mean, Scotty Scheffler, he was scrambling. I think he hit.
He was terrible.
6 of 18 greens in regulation. Just couldn't get there.
No, he was horrible. Plus the winds too. Like it was a terrible day to play golf.
If you're a member there full time, you have to be a stick. You can't be playing that like as a 12 handicap. You'd get chewed up.
They don't really make the course as hard as they do, like when they're not having the US Open. Like they make it more playable for the members, obviously, right?
Yeah.
But still though, like you gotta
the greens, the undulation on the greens, they don't change, right?
Ooh.
So like they'll probably
yeah. Massive word. What was that?
Undulation. It's like the.
Can you spell it?
No.
I like that, BCam.
But like that won't change, but the speed of the greens will change. So if they're running at like I don't know, let's say it's a 12 or a 13, which is extremely fast. I mean, they can't really come down much further than that. Maybe a 12, 11 or 12. But I mean, there's a course out in Falmouth where Foey Barrington belongs to, called Sacanesset. The greens, you'll roll up and they have this little chalkboard right on the putting green before you jump out to hole 1. And it's like 12 and a half, 13 today. I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me. You're breathing on putts. You're above the hole.
Yeah. You're done.
Dead.
It's crazy. But is that a Donald Ross too?
Sacanesset?
Yeah.
I don't think so. It was found. It didn't start up until like 2008. But I think there's a couple like Plymouth Country Club's a Donald Ross. That's an absolute trash. Yeah, Donald Ross has his fingerprint on Massachusetts big time. New England.
Yeah.
He has Catanza too, right?
Probably.
George Wright.
Infamous.
Yep. BCam, last year I was at a wedding and the rehearsal dinner was at Shinnecock. Or the welcome drinks, the welcome party.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. So my dad and I we went in there and just like scurried around, and they had like a bunch of little ball markers out there and like divot fixers, so we just grabbed like a bunch.
Yeah. Was the pro shop open or no?
Nah, I wish.
That's a treat. That's an absolute treat. Did
it was super cool.
Did the groom get to play Shinnecock?
No.
Okay.
Not that year. Next year though. 2027.
Oh, did they hold off on letting people play for like a full calendar year?
Held off membership.
Oh, okay. That's fun.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fun.
Sick.
Okay, well, you have my number if you have to shoot it to him. Send it to him and say I'm a good guy. I have a caddy.
We'll sponsor him from Penn.
Well, we got to talk at least a little bees here. We promised everyone to keep these.
We have to top Attilo Biasco. We have to.
He's gonna change the program.
Cup loading. Attilo Biasco.
Speaking of cup though, before we talk Attilo Biasco for 15 minutes, few clicks to the former Bruins. Mike Riley, Taylor Hall, the bus. Happy for Halsey to see him win a cup. Always have been a fan of his game. The Bruins fans are like, what idiot, should have kept Bussy. Like, touch grass. Where was this kid gonna fit in? Like, honestly, like the Korpisalo trade, like he came back with Allmark. Like, what are you gonna do? Right? Can't win them all, but
I'll tell you what you're gonna do. You're not gonna bring Korpisalo back in the trade.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Hindsight's always 2020. God, yeah. I mean, it stunk to see like him win, but at the same time, I was pumped for him.
I know what you mean.
And he's just a journeyman too. Like the kid's worked his nuts off.
I don't understand the Bruins fans that are just automatic like fire Don Sweeney because of it. Like just fire Don Sweeney, fire Don Sweeney, fire Don Sweeney.
You said the trade of the century today. Like
it makes no sense. He wouldn't have got the playing time anyways. Swayman would have ate up at least 70% of the starts. Where's he going to fit in? And who knows if he even plays that well in Boston like he did in Carolina? There's no predicting that.
You just
you're 100% right.
Mistakes, though, and the same thing doesn't happen with DiPietro.
No.
Yeah, but
so don't make the same mistake twice.
Yeah.
But it's almost like a bigger picture issue where it's not just the goalie pipeline, but the prospect pipeline, forwards, D. Like you saw it today with the trade of the century too. Gesso doesn't want to sign in Boston. So they trade him. It's a good trade, but is that problem bigger than what we as routine fans see? You know, like I wonder what the actual feeling is down in Providence and what the morale of the guys are that are looking up at a roster in the NHL that they probably feel like some of them could make and contribute, but notoriously an organization that has not really giving people that chance.
Yeah.
There's just no commitment to a full-blown like rebuild, giving young guys a shot. It's bringing in the older veterans. Like John Carlson not re-signing with Anaheim screams like the Bruins go after him. Older guy, been around the league. Like that just screams like a Bruins signing. Probably won't happen.
I love him.
But same here. But like it's just something that the Bees do, like where they just go out and get guys who have played and establish themselves versus give the younger guys a long enough leash to at least get their feet wet. And yes, the NHL isn't a developmental league, but like they got to get touches and you got to see if these kids are going to pan out or not.
I think my concern with it was a hell of a deal. I don't really know the ins and outs of how like you trade the players' rights to the Sharks and whatnot. But from my understanding, July 1, it was kind of like you either sign with the Bruins or you didn't, and you're officially a
free agent.
You're a free agent. Right? You can go wherever you want.
Yeah. So why? So I'm assuming the Sharks can't reach out to him ahead of that. But couldn't they just be quick to the punch and just be like, yo, we're going to give you everything. You're going to play first day and not give up the draft picks to go back to the Bruins. It doesn't make a ton of sense to me, but I mean, I guess they must have really wanted it.
Or I don't know, like I feel like sometimes like teams just make these moves to kind of like clear up move some pieces around for like a splash. Like I don't know what Greer's got going on out west, but I don't know, you see these moves where it's like, oh, like why are we gonna get this kid's rights? Because at the end of the day, like he could just not sign with the Sharks, and then they're just like call it their pants down. They lost the pick out of it. It's like there has to be like a bigger picture to your point.
Yeah. I think they have to have some intel too. Like they're not allowed to talk to the people, but you got to know that they're colluding one way or another, right? Yeah, the tampering.
The agents are talking. It's like, oh yeah.
Of course, yeah.
And they're not going to look into Andre Gasso tampering unless he becomes like a bona fide all-star. But like, I don't know who. I just tried to search who his agent is, but I think my main concern is if the Bruins start having this this network of agents that have a hard time doing deals with the Bruins, or their players aren't getting the playing time. I mean, word travels fast, and I mean it's probably already there, but it's a scary thought. And I mean, I saw some idiot tweet out the other day about James Higgins. They were like, do we have a Cutter Gauthier 2.0 here? It's like, my man, he's not going to development camp because he doesn't need to. Played 400 games this year. He's all set. Go home and train.
He played 7 different teams. Go work on the charter boat, my guy, and like relax.
Yeah. Holy cow.
Get off the ice. Yeah. I think though, like the Hagen situation with like some younger guys probably could have turned off a lot of prospects, just how it was handled. And whatever, maybe the Bruins handled it right, maybe they didn't, but Hindsight's always 2020, but
I mean, let's call a spade a spade. It wasn't like he was out there dominating the game. You know
no,
what I
he didn't
mean?
come in like Porter Martone and just rip it
No,
apart.
Nah.
he
He
wasn't
looked good
dominating.
though. He could handle himself.
He looked good. He handled himself, but it wasn't like he was blowing people's socks off. So it's like, yeah, it's kind of been the Bruins' way. You got to earn your ice time, and it is what it is. I mean, like, he'll be back next year. He'll be probably playing top 6 minutes for a majority of the year, and he'll be fine. But you can't just like give it to someone on a silver platter just because of their draft pick and whatnot. You gotta still show us something. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, he played well, but not. I mean, they were going in. It was a tough time. They were going into a playoff run, if you want to call it that. They were going to the playoffs.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see how everything pans out. Like, you hear everything you're reading is like, this is going to be the year of like the offer sheet, which would be electric. Like, if guys just started getting offer sheeted. But now that the season's over, you already saw some trades start moving through, right? Like, I don't know, more like depth stuff. Maybe the Kesselring thing was like maybe less depth, more like, oh wow, like decent piece, like some big names, Bo Byron being like again thrown out there. Darnell Nurse thinks he has enough sway to request a trade out of Edmonton, which is laugh out loud funny. But like with the draft here, like next week, I don't know, stuff's gonna be happening. Like guys are gonna be moving. And I think like since free agency isn't a thing, like trades are gonna be like the prominent, I guess, source of movement this offseason, which will be fun. A trade's always fun, but a little concerning.
Yeah, I hope this offseason is a little bit, it packs more of a punch than the last one, because I feel like last year everybody was so hemmed with the cap space and everything that they couldn't do anything. So this year, like, I hope the cap's going up. It's going up in 2 years to what, like, I don't even know. It's going up by 30 million, right? Yeah, 20 or 30 million. So this is the off season where the Bees got to make up for all their mistakes. You know, like, just start dishing out the first round picks. If they're gonna make one last push for, to get in the window of McAvoy, Pasta, Swayman, like, you got to do something. So I'm hoping that they that they do something, but it's like the guy I overheard at work the other day. He was talking about Portugal, and he said, it's kind of like being a Bruins fan. You're hoping for the best, but you're just expecting to be underwhelmed by them. So hoping for the best,
every
but
major international tournament.
Bruins every trade deadline and offseason.
It was a stat I saw that the Bruins have lost, I forget since when, but like they were second in Stanley Cup final losses all time with like 13. How heartbreaking is that?
We weren't even alive for most of them.
I don't care. It's still associated with it.
It's a double-edged sword though, because like
you got there.
You're enjoying the hell out. I mean, think about like the Patriots this year. Like, yeah, it sucked. They got the doors blown off on them in the Super Bowl, but season was fun as hell, and it gives you
hell of a ride
too. Like this year. So I mean, listen, I agree. Like you never want to have the most Super Bowl losses ever, or Stanley Cup losses ever, but still good.
I mean, if you're not first, you're last, baby.
Like, as Columbus even made it to a Stanley Cup? I don't think so. Like, there's some teams that are. I mean, the Calgary Flames. I think they made it to one Stanley Cup. They got screwed over on some penalty call. They've never had a first overall.
They've won. They won it with Lanny McDonald. Remember the mustache? Oh, the guy with like the crazy mustache.
Retract.
Lanny McDonald. I know that from 82 and 0. The game.
Oh, yeah.
That I sent you guys.
That game's fun as hell.
I've gotten 81 and 0. That's the closest I've gotten.
Keeps you.
I think. What was the? Oh, I mean, we're kind of elephant in the room here. Bergeron.
Yeah. How do we just kind of touch on this now?
I threw on the U.S. Open first thing this morning, and that was the first thing that popped up on my Twitter feed, and obviously the video to come with it with Big Z,
amazing,
and it was, they definitely buried the lead just a little bit. Like, Cam Neely was like, what do all these guys in the room have in common? He's like, I don't know. He's like, rafters. And he's like, oh, it's like, no way. And it was just,
it was weird.
Yeah, it was a little weird. And I think they were trying to, they had, like, it was like, they got like 97% of the way there, and then they just kind of like cut it off. And all things were good though. And I'm pumped that it's happening, but it was bizarre.
It was.
I agree. It was like they were standing outside of his front door, and he was like there with his kids, and it was like they probably could have delivered it a little better.
Well, I mean, Johnny B comes up with like this massive flag, and he's like, "Yeah, I text Bergeron all the time," and then he's like, and then it's like, Nifty, Cam Neely,
Terry O'Reilly,
and who was the other one?
Charlie Jacobs.
Yeah. What's going on, guys?
Yeah. It's like, what are you doing?
They had to FaceTime Ray Bork. Like, Ray, you couldn't pop over from Cheska to, like, Newton and for 5 minutes.
What was the joke?
Where was Big
like,
Z?
is this
Doesn't
house
Big
for
Z
sale?
live in Massachusetts?
Big Z, he was, like, setting it up, too, and he wasn't there, which was weird. But Bergeron's you could tell he's just such a good guy that he made it not awkward for them or like the entire situation, So
he should still be playing.
He's the best.
That house looks like an absolute pad thai too.
His kids don't have to worry.
Oh,
he's in good shape. Got it all. Hey, some of us just have it all.
No, he's the fucking man. Got a little, not gonna lie, got a little teary-eyed watching it. It's like it's your.
As did I, admittedly.
Yeah.
2000. What was he drafted? 2003, 2004.
2003.
I mean, that was
Pooh Bear.
I was 7 years old, and so we saw him, or 8 years old.
I was watching him on the Baby Bees during the lockout season. Big Dave had season tickets for Section 103. If you've ever been to the old, like the Dunk, before they remodeled the seats, they have this, it's like a divider. And that was like the perfect height, and like the lower bowl, you could see right over the glass. And we used to go to like the player meet and greets. Big Dave's favorite line is like, yeah, I got a picture of you and your sister sitting on Patrice Bergeron's lap with the photo. Or for a photo at Dave and Buster's in Providence. I was like, dude.
Dave and Buster's.
Like, it's still
That's
floating
sick.
around in my parents' house. It's hilarious.
I'm sure he was jacked up to take that picture.
Him, dude, he doesn't know his elbow from his armpit when it comes to like who the prospects are or whatever. He was just like, yeah, I print the tickets, and Jeff Hagan hooked us up watching another game. It's like so silly.
No.
Did you guys notice the image that like the Bruins posted from it too? It's after he scores the it's the comeback goal against Toronto.
Yeah.
In the first round of what year was that? 2013, I think.
Yeah.
It's when they had that sick comeback and he runs to like jump into Big Z's arms or something.
And
iconic.
Big Z had just a tearjerker Instagram post too. He was like, nothing. If there's one thing I would never change, it would be like Bergeron to be my co-captain, but more importantly, my best friend. And he was like, can't wait to have you next to me in the rafters. So, I mean, I'm considering it like a must-see in person whenever that date is released, like automatic tickets.
Have to.
Yeah.
I was thinking, my first thought was they got to do it when Florida's in town.
Oh, that would be sweet. That would be
like,
sweet.
It would suck to see them get the wheels beat off of them, but like
I know.
it'd be great to have a machine in the building for it.
No, it's a good point though. It is a good point.
They play so many times too. Like you have to, like 63 plus 37. Like they did it for so many years. You have to do it. Folsom, get this on everyone's radar.
I didn't even think about that.
Radar if you're listening.
But now I'm rattled just thinking about the Panthers blowing our doors off on Patrice Bergeron retirement night.
It'd be well worth it though, just to get the band together.
It's so inevitable that Larkin's going to go to Florida. It's like I'm already considering him as their first line center. Like it's already in pen.
Dude, I don't know. I'm thinking Minnesota. Honestly,
I don't think they have the cap space. I don't think they can make it work.
He's only making like 8 and change. He's got to offload like 2 contracts.
But dude, Kaprizov's making 17.
Kaprizov owns a quarter of the team, dude. He has equity.
Kaprizov's a partner, actually.
Dude, he's making $4 million, or maybe even more, maybe $5 million more than Connor McDavid per year.
The Russian, and he's gonna have the best tuxedos ever to be like touched on the planet. It's next. I don't know. Yeah, he'll probably end up in Florida. That son of a bitch.
Yeah,
huh?
I mean,
Vegas.
Yeah, Vegas
yeah,
will find
Vegas.
a way.
Yeah, pick your poison.
They'll find They'll find a way.
They'll find a way. They always do.
Right?
Like
Vegas,
Jack
Tampa, Florida.
Well, they all want to go there. Like, who wouldn't? Would you guys not? Like,
I mean,
if you have your pick.
Two of them have no state income tax. Like, why wouldn't
I lose $100+ a paycheck to the state of Rhode Island. I would do anything to get my hands on that.
That's it?
Yeah, I was looking at the other day. It's like $150, but hey, it's $150.
That's it?
I should be having.
Massachusetts, Jesus, they
do the math.
You might as well just not even. Massachusetts, you might as well just not even work.
No, you don't
just donate it all.
We were
set it on fire.
I was getting like double dipped one year from like Mass and Rhode Island. Was last year. What a nightmare tax season was. Anyways, makes sense that these guys.
I thought you were incriminating Briley for a second.
No, imagine.
Just some light tax evasion.
Shut up, Dave. Shut up, Dave. IRS comes knocking tomorrow. Get audited. Sick. To that point, though, you see Myles Garrett, by signing with the Rams, I think he's in his contract, his value if he were to stay in Cleveland was like down like $8.3 million a year because of the taxes in California. He'll be fine. Don't worry, guys. He'll be fine. But that's kind of staggering. It's like you could see why these guys making these big contracts want to go to the no state income.
Yeah, and it's
a level playing field.
I was thinking about it the other day too. I don't even know what player I was thinking about, but just like a player, if I was in a player's shoes of like, all right, do I want to leave $500,000 on the table to either play here or here? But like $500,000 each year for 8 years, that's what is that quick math? That's $4 million over.
Good math, yeah.
Over the years, right? So I'm like, shit, that is kind of a lot of money. So like I can kind of see where these guys like will put up a stink for, for that. $4 million's two more really nice houses.
Yeah, and every fan seems to be like a financial advisor for people that sign contracts. It's bizarre. Like a good friend of the program, was telling me a story about a guy that was talking about when Phillip Rivers came back to play in 3 games at the end of the year, and someone was like, "Oh, like yeah, it's because of the health care because he's got so many kids." He's like, "It's like you don't think that he's got that covered? He's made like $200 million in his career. Like,
he's played like 15 years.
You ever hear of like the NFLPA or whatever? Like they got insurance, buddy. Relax."
Dude, someone signs a contract in the NHL and they're like, he's probably going to get a house in Cape Cod and probably on Newbury Street. It's like, dude, why don't you just let him spend his money? I think he's got it under control. I think he's good.
Like, he pays people to do that for him.
I know. Taxes, whatever. Actually, speaking of that, craziest thing I learned about the PGA Tour yesterday was wherever the tournament is being held for that week. So, for instance, New York for this week, the New York taxes hit that paycheck that they get post-cut for it, and they don't automatically subtract the taxes off of their winnings for that tournament. They have to have a tax account that they offload 30%, give or take, on that paycheck that they just received. And then when tax season rolls around, they just right to Uncle Sam, and it's a ton of money just out the door.
Dude, that's nuts.
If I were the players, I'd be pissed. Like,
what are you gonna do?
Yeah,
I know.
You can't do anything.
You go to jail if you don't.
I know.
Damn.
But
that's a good fact.
The last thing I wanted to mention, Ty Anderson came out with an article on top 7 potential trade partners for the Bruins. It was the Ducks, which we've already learned about with McTavish and Zellweger. And then Columbus Blue Jackets. This is a name I keep seeing float around, is Kent Johnson. He's young center. Yeah, he's got some game. He had a major dip in points from 2024, 2025 to this year. I think it was like 30 plus points that he lost out on. So that's a little staggering. The other one was like a offer sheet to Jason Robertson, which I think is like kind of like not going to happen. And then the other two were the Devils with Heischer and Bratt, which I haven't really heard much about there, but I'm assuming that return would be pretty heavy. If yeah, Rangers with Trocheck, Flyers with Owen Tippett and Ristolainen, and then St. Louis Blues with Kyrou and Thomas, and Parayko, I guess too. But I think those are already things that we already knew.
Few high end on my list would be Tippett and McTavish, I think. And I would really like Kent Johnson too. He's definitely a guy that if you just get him in a different scenery, I think he could pop off.
I got a hell of a hard time seeing the Flyers move off of Tippett.
I know they'd be moronic to do that. There's no chance they're going to do that.
Honestly,
but even the statement that they made, they're like, we're not looking to, but we're also not rejecting phone calls on it either. Not the most confidence in a guy ever. I threw out a trade proposal just kind of for shits and gigs on Tippett, and God Almighty, were people coming for my neck.
I almost thought you were going to crawl on a ball.
We don't want your garbage. Get your garbage out of here. All this stuff. God, but I mean, like, let's not make him out to be Wayne Gretzky. He had 51 points last year. You know what I mean? So we're going to give you Lowry Patra, which the Flyers have already expressed interest in,
and a first round pick or something.
Pick. Call it a day. Give us Tippett over here.
It's fine.
Bring him in.
We don't want your trash. Take our trash.
Shout out to Bees brought in new assistant coach McIlvain. Is it Matt McIlvain or Mark McIlvain? I don't know. He's German though, so I think
with Marco in the past.
Yeah, I think Marco's just building the Lufthansa or the Luft. What is it? The Luftwig. The fuck is it? I don't know. I'm trying to make a World War II joke, but it's just not happening.
It's good history, though.
Thank you.
You tried. Anything else here,
cool,
boys?
Though. I like that. I like how he's bringing in his guys, and I mean, obviously,
yeah.
It seemed to me I wasn't aware of it, but everyone else seemed to be aware of it. Everyone hated Leach. They didn't like him down in Providence because they seemingly can't get past the first round. They brought in the other guy that saved the woman in the Boston Harbor.
Muchino.
Yeah, and they didn't.
Hilarious name.
They evidently don't like that guy either. So they bring Leach up, and they couldn't have got him out of the door quicker. It was like season end, Leach is gone. It was the quickest thing of all time. I didn't realize that he was that disliked.
He's kind of a clown
too.
Kind of a clown on interviews too. Have you noticed that? Like when he would do on the bench interviews, he'd make like weird sarcastic comments. And I don't know, just like the comments with the sweater vest.
It was almost like he was being bothered.
Yeah. But like he doesn't have the resume or the career to be to actually be bothered.
It feels like towards
yeah, then you can
be bothered.
Yeah, for sure. But I don't know. I'll look for some clips, BKM. I'll send them your way. It's very odd.
Because to your point, Rod I never saw Rod give any sort of grief for. I mean, the in-game interviews are one of the more bizarre things that we're allowing in this game. It's like mid-second period.
It is weird.
Playoff games, like, what do you think you need to do to win this game? It's like, I don't know, score a goal to tie the game up, and then we'll
Pucks in deep.
It's like it's the most
cycle.
Those guys are sweating on the bench, swearing, and you got Jackie Redmond behind the bench being like, "Hey, Rod, what do you think the boys should?" It's like, I don't know. Can you get out of here? I'm trying to coach.
And it is so weird,
bizarre, but even so, like it's the network is doing it, so you have to just do it. But the good coaches don't get annoyed with it. They're just like, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's get it over with, and let's get back to the game. And like that's how you should.
Right. Good pros.
Yeah. Great pros.
I'm happy to see him start getting his staff though. Like Spotter was a great ad.
Yeah, he's great.
So we'll see what this edition looks like too. Like, I don't know. I think it seems like there's a little bit of the changing of the guard in terms of older boys club personnel. So
good.
It's reassuring as a fan seeing that. Let's just see if they can get away from their old draft tactics.
Maybe they'll remove PJ Axelson from head of European scouting division for drafting Fabian Lysell.
We should start
start drafting Germans.
That fucking guy, dude.
Change.org.
Change.org.
Talk about a guy that just has done nothing in this role and seemingly has a lifetime contract.
Coattails. He is just coattails.
But coattails from what?
What dirt does he have on Don?
I know he did he was like a okay Bruin, but like that doesn't give him a lifetime contract. Like even if Bergeron stepped into North America scouting and he produces nothing it's been like 10 years, I'd be like, get him out. He's maybe not fit for the position. I mean, the leash is infinite.
No, I know.
What are you rocking there for a lid, Dave?
Tabor Academy. It looks like I have a skullet going right now.
You look like a lax, bro. It's a sweet hat.
Yeah, this is the throwback. Karen brought over a bag of hats and was like, "These are all yours. Do with what you want." So here's one of the hats. All right, boys.
Dude, real quick to final thought on PJ Axelson. 797 NHL games, 103 goals. That is not a lot. No. For 800 games, he has basically 100 goals.
He's out there for a good time.
He scored
and just has a contract for life.
He scored every 8th game.
When you put it like that, that actually doesn't sound that bad.
Well, no, I mean, all things considered, like obviously he's obviously an NHL talent. It's stupendous that he even made it to the NHL and had a career, whatever. We're talking post NHL career. What are we doing? He's done like Dom Tiano tweeted out that he drafted one guy in like 10 years that he can put his stamp on.
Was he a part of the Pasta's draft?
Does he play for the Bruins?
I think it was Krejci. I think it was Krejci.
What? No.
That was 20 years ago?
No, PJ was teammates with Krejci.
I think he drafted.
We're going to have to do some research into this one. We don't research, but we're going to have to do some research.
Just bizarre. It's so crazy. Bizarre. I can't even believe that they're not walking into the room like after a couple of years being like, yo, like are we going to the games? Are we watching the players?
Do we have boots on the ground?
Do you actually watch the games?
Are we on Live Barn, whatever it's called, and watching the games that way?
Different time zones, Live Barning it.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm good to wrap up here.
All right, boys.
I'm going to go watch some soccer.
I got some pizza to eat, some soccer to watch. I'm sure there's Love Island on the TV in the other room. Buckle up. Thank you to Pin. Thank you to Chip Seeds. Keep listening. Keep following the content. Happy Father's Day to the dads out there.
To you, Dave. Happy Father's Day to you.
I was teed that one up for you.
First Father's Day?
First Father's Day. I have
that you know of.
Yeah.
First Father's Day that you're actually wearing them too, yeah.
So go out and get those dads some Pin stuff.
Hold on, what's on the docket? What are you doing for your day?
I don't know. Haven't got that far yet. I'm trying to get by.
It's a surprise.
I honestly have no idea.
Maybe green light to take the boat out.
Man, Brian, we gotta pick and choose our battles.
It's your day.
Yeah, Brian, we gotta.
He's going golfing, BCam, for his day.
Are you?
No.
There's no chance yet. No chance.
I'm not. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know. But happy Father's Day to everyone out there.
Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, Dave.
Thanks, boys. Appreciate ya.
Peace.